This is a short training video on how to use Folens online books. So to begin with, if you just type in the Folens online.ie website, and it will bring you to this page. You need to click on post-primary, and then you'll be prompted with this page. So if you're a new user, you just click new user and register with Folens Online. I have already registered, so I'm just going to type in my email address and my password and click sign in. So when you sign in, you'll be brought to the book selector. So here you can just choose your subject. So I'm going to pick geography. You can choose a level, so leaving or junior cert, and the book then I'll pick Art Matters and click open. Now this section can be sometimes it can be quite slow to actually open, so just bear with it and give it time. It has to download a whole book and process it, so it can take a little bit of time. There we go. And you can see up here that it's loading the chapter, and the chapter is loaded. So this is what you get when you open your book. You'll be given the front cover and a number of toolbars at the bottom and at the top. The first one that I'm going to explain is this one up here. It's the arrow in the corner. This will change it from normal view, which we call it, which looks like this, to full view, which basically removes the top to internet toolbars. But just be careful that you will not be able to add any text or numbers when it's on the full view. So to bring it back down to the normal view, if you do want to add any text or numbers, you just click the arrow here to bring it back down. This tool is handy, again, just to show you full screen if you are using it in class, just to take not to distract the students with all the internet toolbars, etc. So just close it down. Your help button then, if you click on help, a question mark appears as your pointer, and you can hover over any of the buttons and it will basically explain to you what they mean. So if you forget what they mean or what they do, you can just click on the help and a question mark will appear, and then just click on the close and it will disappear. This one, it means is that the padlock is the book is locked. So if you want to unlock it to add anything to it, you just click on it and now it's unlocked. Again, if you click on it again, it will lock it from anyone making any changes. The home button here, or the house, obviously brings you back to the home page of Folens online.ie, so you can change your book if you want to. So just click on that and it brings you back to the home page. The first thing to note down here is your toolbox or your toolbar, which is a bunch of pencils and pens and etc. down the corner. If you click on that, it will bring up all your tools that you'll need to add pens and text and so on, and I'll explain that in a little while. Over here is your cover. If you click on that, it brings up a section where you can enter the page number. So if I enter page 30 and click on go, it will bring you to that page. Another way to get to a page is your content. So this button here, the black book with the ribbon on it, if you click on it, it will bring up your table of contents. So you have all the chapters, and you can just simply click on a topic. So for example, we'll go rocks, and it will bring you to the first page of rocks. A good thing to note here as well is, click on the table of contents again, the little plus button beside the chapter. This will actually show you all the pages associated with rocks, so you can go directly to a certain page within that chapter if you would like to. So we'll start here with the first page. A great thing about the Folens online books is that they have links and photographs integrated within the book. So any of these little symbols that you see throughout the chapter, they are resources or pictures within it. So if you click on, say for example, a link, it should open another web page, which will be a variety of things. A lot of them are interactive quizzes that you can get the students to do in class. For some of them, they're animations. Click on this one. Sometimes they're crosswords. These are, you can click and drag and type in what they are and get the kids activities to do within the class. The cameras will bring up the picture, just the picture without any of the text in the book. To close it down, you just click the little X on the bottom. There's also some videos within certain areas as well, which you can use to show the students. The pointer over here, then, if we look at our toolbox tools, if you click on the pointer, obviously it's just your pointer, your normal mouse pointer. We also have a pen here, so you can change the thickness here. So we'll go for the small. You can change the colour, so we'll go red, so you can mark or circle certain things within the book. To undo, you just click the undo button, undo again, and then to close it you can click X. A good thing to note is how to zoom. Down at the bottom here is your magnifying tool with the plus sign in it. If you click on that, it will ask you to select the left page or the right page. So we'll just click the right page here and it will zoom in. Your scroll bar will automatically come up on the left, but there is a handy tool. If you click on the two arrows here, it will switch it to either side that you like. So I'm going to leave it on the right, and you can scroll up and down of the page. If you want to select a certain area, so for example if I just wanted to select or zoom into that picture, if you click zoom in area, it's the magnifying glass with the square, so you just click and highlight where you want to zoom in and it will zoom into that area in particular. To zoom back out again, you click the magnifying glass with the minus. So I've gone a bit too far there, so I'll just go back in again. So again, your pen, you can choose your thickness, your colour, and you can mark certain areas and certain sections. To undo, you just click the undo button and it will remove your last stroke that you've done, and X is to close. If you'd like to add text, click on the text part, the capital A and the small a, and then you can click on the page anywhere you want, and I'll just type in learn for homework. Again, you can change your thickness or font size, you can change the colour, you can drag it to where you want it to pop up. To minimize it, so if you click on it, it will appear over here. To delete it, if you just click it on it again, or edit it again, you can just click on it. So I want to delete it, so if you just click the rubbish bin, are you sure you want to delete this note, and click OK. The highlighter tool is another handy thing to use. You can choose the thickness again, the colour, so we'll go for green, and you can highlight certain sentences within the text. To undo, just click the last, and that will remove the last stroke. So to close it, you click X. If for example you've made lots of notes and you've added pen marks and highlighting marks or whatever, and you want to delete them, but you don't obviously want to click the undo for a long time to try and delete them all, there's a handy tool, the eraser, which if you just erase over what you want to get rid of, it will remove anything that you have added. It obviously won't remove the text itself. The presentation tool is a good tool. You have two options here. We'll start with the spotlight one. So this will actually highlight a certain area, only that certain area, so the students can't see what's behind it. So you can make it larger and smaller if you want to focus on one particular area of the book. That's the spotlight one. The second one is a curtain. So if you want a particular paragraph, for example, just to concentrate on, you can highlight just that paragraph for the students. Sorry, to close, click the X. You can also add a blank page to that section of the chapter. So here you can add text. So we'll say C animation. You can highlight, you can add whatever you want here. Now to close it, you click X, and it will say, do you want to add this to my resources? Now I'll explain what my resources is in a little bit. If you want to keep it, you can click yes. If you don't, you click no. I want to click, actually I'll click yes, and it will say my notes. It will give you the date and the time, and you just click save, and it will be saved to your resources. If you have made annotations and you want to save, you can click the save button, and it says, do you want to save all annotations that you've made throughout the chapter? You can click yes, OK. I haven't made any here, so I'm going to click cancel, but if you do want to save them, you click OK. To show or hide annotations, you just click the I, and that will bring up what you have changed or added, or if you want to hide them, you can close it. And this trash can at the end, do you want to clear your annotations from this page? If you click OK, be careful here. If you want to clear all annotations for the entire book, you can check this box here and then click OK. But just be careful if you don't want to do that. So I'll just click OK, Are you sure you don't want to delete the current page's annotations? I'll click OK. And they've been successfully removed, so click OK again. Now, so I've shown you all the tools down here. These are to change pages. This is to zoom in, to zoom a certain area, to zoom out your contents page. This is the resources panel, here, which is an excellent resource for the Folens online books. If you click on it, it will launch all the resources for this chapter, for rocks here. So you can go through, there's an activity, there's a picture, there's a crossword, you can scroll down, and there's loads of resources there for you. Remember the my notes that I saved, the resources, they're also stored in here as well, so you can edit or delete them. So if you're teaching the same lesson next year, your notes that you've added today will be there for next year. You can also search the whole book by clicking the little arrow here. You can pick what you would like to search, so there's all the chapters there, so you can search just one particular chapter or the whole book. I'll select the whole book. So it has as you can see, there's loads of resources here. You can search by resource type. So do you want an activity, an image, a bookmark, a link, teacher notes? There's plenty of stuff there that you can go through. Or you can simply type in a keyword and search for it. There's a handy little tab here where you can add your own new resource as well if you'd like to put that in with the resources section. So to close it, you just click X. Now this section here is to add your own resources. So if you click on add them, 4 little icons will come up. The first one, if you click, is an image. So all you do is click browse. You click on libraries, your pictures. Sorry, it's a bit slow. Click on open. No, it's not working. Go back and see. Okay. No, for some reason that's not working. So if you cancel, but if you do, you pick an image, type it in a title. If you want to add a description, you can, and then just click add. I'm going to cancel in this case because I don't have an image. The second little icon is a bookmark. Now this is a really useful tool. So you want to add a bookmark link on this page to another page. So if I'm teaching rocks and I want to link it to another section, for example in Planet Earth, and I want to link it to page 3 because there's a topic that links together, and description, I can say good topic here or whatever, and click on add. So on that page there is now a bookmark. If I click on it, I can launch it. Launch it, edit it, delete it. So if I want to launch it, it will actually go directly to that page. If I go back in to there, add my resources, and click on bookmark, the best thing about this is you can add a bookmark to another book. So if there's something in geography, for example, that links to the Junior Cert Science book, I can click on science, I can click the book, Science Matters. It's loading the chapters for me. Okay, I'll add a title, so I'll say Earth's Structure. So I'll just pick a normal, what is science, page 2. It automatically changes it to Earth Matters. Then you could say Earth Structure down here. Good link or something to both subjects. So it's really good for cross-curricular. Click on add. So the resource was successfully added. If you click on the page now and click it and launch it, in a new window it will open the Science Matters book on the page that you have added. So I've added page 2, and it will open there and then for you. So that's a really handy tip for you if you want to add links between different books and different subjects. So there's page 2 in the Science Matters book. Okay, the next one, add my own resources. If you click on add a file resource, so this again is like a Word document, a PowerPoint, a PDF that you want to add to this page. So browse for file. I'm going to pick, is there geography worksheet. Click on open, click on add, and then it should pop up here. If I want to So launch it, and I click on open. It should open the geography worksheet. There you go. To go with, that page. And the final one is, if you click on add resources again, a link. You can add a hyperlink to this page. So I have just, if for example an animation of a waterfall, all you need to do is copy the URL. So right click, copy, go back, right click, paste. There's your URL. The title is, they'll automatically add a title, but you can delete it. So animation of a waterfall. You can give a description if you want. Click on add, and the link will be there. So, launch, and it will launch it. One final thing then is these little arrows here. Again, you can add them or you can move them. If you click on them, they move to the other side of the page, to the left or the right. It depends on which you feel more comfortable using. And that's it for how to use Folens online ebooks.